Welcome to this short video on my trip to Italy. This video will explain where I traveled in Italy and what I thought were the best and worst activities to do in Italy. In September, I traveled to Italy. I flew from New York to Rome and Rome to Naples. I then had an hour-and-a-half drive, which actually turned into a 3-hour drive because of traffic, to Sorrento. Sorrento is located on the Amalfi Coast with breathtaking views of the ocean. It is a popular tourist destination and a port city for many cruise ships. Therefore, Sorrento has a large shopping district and plenty of restaurants and hotels to choose from. Sorrento is where I spent the majority of my trip in Italy. It is larger than most of the other towns and cities along the Amalfi Coast, so there is more to see and do. The shopping in this area can take several days to see it all. Some of the main items to purchase from this area include limoncello, woodwork such as tables or jewelry boxes, leather goods, and hand-painted glass. The sea is also a popular spot to visit. There are beaches with sand, as well as piers built into the water for additional people to enjoy since the sand areas are limited. By far, the best thing to do in Sorrento is to eat. The seafood in this region is fresh and the popular choice. But from pizza to gelato, you can't go wrong with any meal choice in Sorrento. During my stay in Sorrento, I took a day trip and tour of Capri. I would highly recommend visiting Capri for anyone that is in the area. I took a tour of the city and then a boat tour. I would not take the tour of the city a second time, however, I would take the boat tour again. The city tour did offer many breathtaking sights, including a cable ride up to a scenic spot. I was able to capture some great pictures and see the entire island. The main city was nice, but it was not the main reason I wanted to visit Capri. The boat tour circled the entire island and showed off its incredible landscape. Even the color of the water was beautiful. I would highly recommend a boat tour of Capri to anyone who visits. Also while in Italy, I took a day trip to Positano. Positano is a small town along the Amalfi Coast, about 45-minute boat ride from Sorrento. Positano is built on the hillside, so it offers beautiful views and lots of stairs. There are plenty of beach areas, although it is a rocky beach instead of sandy, and shopping and restaurants. It's a perfect spot for a day trip. If you decide to arrive by car instead of boat, be wary of the windy roads and fast taxi drivers. You may not want to look out the window during that drive, but I'd highly recommend seeing this beautiful town. Overall, I would say my trip to Italy in September was by far my best trip yet. It had culture, great food, breathtaking sights, and beautiful beaches. Sorrento, Capri, and Positano have something for everyone, and I would highly recommend visiting each of these locations.